Welcome to ASSN, the Adult Sports Situation Network. I'm your host, 12, and this is the ASSN Diamond Recap, otherwise known as the Grand Slam Report. Now, let's get into it. Woo! This is the Adult Sports Situation Network. I'm your boy, 12, and here beside me, I have Mike. How you doing today, Mike?
Well, wonderful.
All right, man. We're about to break down this World Series of the Dodgers and Yankees, and what an amazing game. How about that way of ending the game right there?
Well, let's talk about the fundamentals before. The Dodgers had the idea that they were going to outslug the Yankees.
Right.
And I'll tell you, the pitching today was incredible. Jack Flaherty goes 5.1 for the Dodgers, gives up a mistake to Giancarlo Stanton. On the opposite side, Garrett Cole goes 6 innings of, relatively one run, relatively hit-free ball. I mean, you go into the 8th inning at a 2-1 score, the Dodgers tie it up and set the stage for an incredible ending.
Yeah, it was an incredible inning. So talking about that inning, guys, I'm telling you, we're talking about 423 feet. and the crazy part about it was that they actually walked Mookie Betts to get to Freeman and rolled the dice with 2 outs.
Well, Freeman made him pay. You can't disrespect a good hitter like Freeman. He's an incredible hitter. He can take him deep. He can take anybody in the league deep. You did that to the big guys out there. They're going to make you pay.
That's true. And they paid in full in that game. But to me, all the way up until close to around the 9th inning, it was a 2-1 game. It was a pitcher's duel. Like you mentioned Stanton hitting the 2-run shot.
Flaherty made a mistake. He gave up a 2-run shot, but he pitched a really good game. And the Dodgers are coming in disabled with their pitching, kind of by committee in this situation. The Yankees, they have the pitching. They got the Garrett Coles in the world. They got the really good pitchers. You figured this was going to be the Yankees trying to make this a pitcher's duel versus the Dodgers with a slugfest. And it was kind of a little of both.
Right. And then Shohei, he had 5 at-bats, 1 hit. He did hit a double, and he proved to be the tying run, which set up that whole platform for that fanatic, or I should say spectacular 10th inning.
Well, it's spectacular in before that. Jay Chapman comes in, gets a single, he steals second, he steals third, and goes home on a ground out. You get that 3-2 lead. You think your bullpen's going to hold up, not give up, a grand slam in this situation.
True. So the stats show that usually whoever wins the first game of the World Series actually goes on to win the series. How do you break this down right here?
I think it's going to be a tough series. You still have some great hitters on both teams. This could be a slugfest in any game. It could be a pitcher's duel in any game. It's a hard one to read. Dodgers get the early advantage with the one win at home. You got another one at home tomorrow night, and then they're going off to New York. You never know what's going to happen. If the Yankees get the split, it's going to be a tough series for the Dodgers going 3 in New York.
Yeah, that's true.
But you don't know what's going to happen. It's going to be an exciting game too. The Yankees still have the good pitching. The Dodgers still have an incredible lineup that is just tough to beat. Yeah. This is a classic story of pitching versus hitting. Usually pitching wins, but not tonight.
Not tonight. Guys, this is ASSN, the Adult Sports Situation Network. I have Mike Seibel, otherwise known as Stats, because he knows stats very well when it comes to MLB and other sports as well. And we're looking forward to a great series. And if it's going to be anything as entertaining as this.
Can you imagine being in that stadium with a walk-off grand slam? I've been at a stadium with when Jason Hayward hit his walk-off in Chicago. That wasn't the World Series, man. A walk-off grand slam in the World Series. The only thing better is it could have come in, it was with 2 outs in the bottom of the 10th. The only thing that could have been better is if it was Game 7.
Yeah, Game 7 would have been it. But so far, this World Series has kicked off the right way, and I think it's going to be a lot of excitement. And I'm excited to see how this thing unfolds. Guys, I'm really not into, strong predictions, but I'm going to say this is going to be the hardest one to try to predict. I really can't choose one right here, Mike. They both have people who can hit on both sides of the field, right? Both dugouts. And then on top of that, they both have some really good pitching.
I don't know. You can't count Juan Soto out. That guy's going to be a superstar someday. This might be his stage. You can never count him out. Hey, they got the old man Rizzo in their pocket over the Yankees. You never can count Riz out of any particular game. Yeah. You got Aaron Judge, his first time, Giancarlo Stanton. You got some big, heavy hitters on that opposite side. Yeah. Shohei is Shohei. He's one of the best of all time, already with that 50-50 season. But you know, you got some pretty heavily artillery on the Yankees. So I still like the Yankees to take them to Game 7. I think it's going all the way.
Yeah, that's actually my prediction as well. I think it's going to go Game 7, and I'm thinking it's probably going to end up being the Yankees, but I could be wrong because this thing can swing any which direction. But I do know one thing: Dave Roberts has experience, a lot of experience, and he's a great manager. And now he's accustomed and used to being in situations like this.
Yeah, but Dave also blows series, too. I mean, I've seen him blow a lot. He got lucky when he won the last World Series. It was during the COVID year. You know, I don't know how good Dave is. He's got experience, obviously, and they've got a loaded team. But again, you have a tough Yankees team. I saw them in Chicago this year. I mean, they didn't hit any home runs, but they had great pitching against the Cubs during that time period. Wow. With one of the days when the wind blowing out. So I mean, you know, you can't count the Yankees out no matter what. You know, it'll be an interesting series. That's all I can say. If the Yankees lose tomorrow, it's a tough series.
That's going to be
it's a must-win tomorrow for the Yankees.
Yeah, it's a must-win going home.
Yeah,
you got to feel at least halfway good getting back on that plane.
Yeah, if they had won tonight and they pulled it out, they would have been feeling great about themselves. But now they got to win tomorrow, see what happens, and then get back to New York.
And the crazy thing is, momentum now is on LA's side and confidence going into Game 2.
Well, I mean, you can't get much more momentum than a walk-off grand slam. I mean, that's going to carry the team for another 2-3 games. It
was already an amazing game. That was just the cherry on top.
Yeah, you don't see that often in sports.
Yeah. So guys, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. We're going to be bringing you all the World Series situations going on here, all the games in detail, and we're going to be doing deep dives. This is Mike Seibel, otherwise known as Stats. I'm your host, 12, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
We have everything you're looking for. We are your complete couture sports store. We have sweaters, we have hoodies, we have sweatpants, mugs, face masks, pillows, leggings, backpacks, blankets, yoga mats, beach towels, and more. We're not your average merch store. With top-end designs, you'll definitely stand out from the crowd. So get your merch now at ASSNSports.com and be on the lookout for our digital calendars coming soon. So get your ass in gear.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?